Hey everybody, Steve Coyne here again with I Grow Vegetables, and I'm getting ready to do some rabbit breeding today, and I just wanted to share a few things with you that I do with my rabbits prior to the breeding. You see their feed dish and water dish and another extra dish are out of the cage. I like to pull it out of the cage so that it doesn't risk hurting the rabbits as they're running around in a circle, if you will, chasing each other. I also like to put a big piece of carpet down so that it doesn't have a lot of wear and tear on their feet. So let me put the camera down. I'm getting ready to put Snooty in with Boomer here. There's Boomer. And I don't worry much about that toy, that piece of rope that's hanging down. That's just a pull toy for Boomer to strengthen his hips and shoulders. So let me put this down real quick, and I'll get her put into the cage. And let's see if I can keep that close enough to see what I'm doing. Now you notice I have some good gloves on, and they have long sleeves. I would really suggest buying something like this so as to protect yourself in case the female gets crazy on you. And it's really a good idea. I think I paid 18 bucks for these at Lowe's. Okay. Let me reach in here and grab Snooty. And get her put in. She's all calm and ready to go, so there you go. And I do try to keep the cage closed, but I like to stay close. And Boomer, that's not going to work if you don't get on the other end. I like to stay close with the cage door closed so that I can reach in and grab her out if I need to, or if she has a potential of hurting him. So let's just see what happens here. She's not lifting quite yet, and that means Boomer's going to have to do a little bit more work to get her to move around into a position that he is fully capable of breeding with her. So let's watch her for a few minutes. See how he is looking to bite on her ears, or he's pulling at her belly to get her to. No, Boomer, I don't think that's gonna work. Oh boy, they can be hilarious sometimes. Hey Boomer, you need to get around the other end, buddy. Sometimes you need to help him, but sometimes he'll figure it out too. Now remember, for those of you who haven't seen this before, you can almost be certain that the male is finished breeding when he actually passes out and falls over for a few seconds. Sometimes they screech a lot, and sometimes this looks pretty vicious. He actually he's biting onto her body to hold on to her so that he can get a good grip. So hopefully things will go good. I guess they might be a little bit camera shy, so I'm going to stand back and zoom in a little bit. Sometimes this takes seconds. Sometimes it takes, a good 5 minutes or so. It just depends on whether or not the female is going to lift up her hindquarters enough to allow him to breed with her. So we just have to look for that to make sure that it was, in fact, a good breeding. Come on, Boomer, you tired already, buddy? He just may not be in a good position with her yet. Now I'm going to back up a little bit more and then zoom in the camera so I don't bother them so much. See if we can watch them without invading their privacy. Now it looks to me like she may be lifting a little bit better than she was last time. At least she's not running away from him. I guess that's a good sign. And again, this could take anywhere from 3 minutes to 10 minutes. I'm actually going to do something new this time around. Now see, it looks like Snooty is going to be the aggressor. I'm actually going to breed them. We're in the AM right now. I'm going to actually rebreed him again tonight and then let him rest tomorrow and then breed him with another doe in the morning and in the evening, and then let him rest another day. And we'll try that practice with 3 does that I have that we are attempting to breed for meat pen sales. And let's see if she's actually lifting. She's not really lifting all that well. So this may take us a little bit longer than originally planned. Of course, nothing goes by plan. Now see, he's actually trying to maneuver her the way he wants to, but she'll put up a little battle. These two have bred once before, but the female Snooty has not been successful with her being a mother. So, and this typical this dance that they're doing, this circular dance, is only because of the cage, but they literally grab onto each other and go around in circles because of the cage. But it looks like Snooty will try to mate with Boomer as well. But if Boomer is a strong enough male and aggressive enough, he'll take charge and she'll be bred within the next few minutes. But like I say, he really has to be aggressive enough to get her to move into position that makes it easiest, best for him to do what he needs to get done. Now she's just looking like she's a little upset now. But in the next few minutes they may find that one right position that's safest for both of them, that is good for an actual breeding. And sometimes he even squeals. Now she's up on top of him, and that's just a sign that she wants him to breed. So hopefully he will get aggressive enough to get her positioned properly, and she will be accepting of that to get the breeding to be successful. You see those brown marks on their hindquarters and under their belly. Those are just urine stains. They're both heavy rabbits, and the bottom of their cage is sagging a little bit, and so they may have laid into some urine. I'll be giving them a little bit of a clean up here. Okay, she might be lifting a little bit better. There you go. Now that's the fainting spell that you saw him do. But he recovered right away, and now he's trying to bite her ears to move her into a good position. They may even rest a little bit, but if Boomer is aggressive enough, he'll get right back on top of her and try again. And we absolutely have to have a successful breeding to make sure that she gets pregnant 30 days later. For those of you who don't yet know, I usually put my nest boxes in 28 days from now. So I'll go in and mark my calendar, and I even have some tracking software that I'll use to remind me to do so, to put the nest box in at day 28. And then so far, it seems like most of my does have given birth at day 32. So we'll see. I've had a couple of false pregnancies before, but I think that was due to it getting really warm in the barn for a couple of days, and that actually makes the buck go sterile. and it's only temporary, but he takes a while to recover. So I think those what those false pregnancies were based on. The noise you hear in the background are some bunnies, some baby bunnies that I've recently separated, and I've separated in male and female into two different cages from Lola, who, this is Lola. She's a beauty, isn't she? Good, strong conformation, beautiful animal. She was bred by Boomer, who's in this cage, breeding with Snooty. And so they made some really nice babies. Okay, Boomer, you tired already? We gotta see if we can get you to do this one more time, buddy. And then we'll try later on tonight. But they'll take a rest for a little while. So really, as you can see, by putting the carpet down, by getting everything out of the cage that could hurt them, it really keeps the whole process safer for the rabbits. Nobody gets hurt. There's a little bit more room to move around in the cage, and all ends up well. Okay, I think he's a little bit tired, so he might rest. Well, maybe he'll call me a liar. Sometimes they rest for a little while. Let's see if she'll lift again, or that he'll get in the right position. She looks like she's settling down for a nap, so he might be tired. So I'll go ahead and end the video here. Hope we have some success. Hope you've learned something from this video. And please keep your animals safe in the process of breeding. Otherwise, there's a potential that you could risk hurting them, and you don't want to do that. So, glad you came by to take a look at the video. Please feel free to share it. Also, please feel free to comment. And if you want to go check out my Facebook profile, I'm at Stephen Coyne. Just search Stephen Coyne. And if you're interested in my vegetable gardening page, just search Vegetable Gardening by Stephen Coyne. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you next time.